right now we're at the Qwuloolt Estuary restoration site, and it was a big project that Tulalip took on mostly to protect fish, and especially endangered Chinook salmon. And so we're actually on one side of a levee we had to construct right here. On the other side, I really recommend eventually you guys go up on that levee and look out there. Essentially what we did is we reintroduced tidal processes and reconnected a big wetland that's going to be utilized, and it's really important for baby salmon, especially baby Chinook salmon, which are really important. And so this big project took us 20 years and about $20 million to do. It took a lot of work and a lot of effort, but you guys are going to be part of that project today, and so we're really excited for you guys to be here. And what we're doing now is planting trees.
And some trees.
What we're doing is planting trees and shrubs to help suppress invasive species that are not good for the environment and by default for salmon. A lot of our lowland forests have been decimated by invasive species like reed canary grass, blackberry, knotweed. What this does is it stops native forests from growing, and it prevents all the ecosystem services that fish get from having these riparian buffers and these forested buffers around them, which means like there is not enough shade, not enough food, and it creates an area that it's just homogeneous blackberry or homogeneous reed canary grass. Well, nothing else. No cedar trees can establish themselves, no spruces.
So this is just a dibble. I don't know why they call it that, but it's just basically a piece of rebar that helps you get a hole into the ground to put your willow stake into. And then you can shove it in, because you have to get it in at least a third of its length into the ground. And then these things will actually shoot to turn into willows or cottonwood trees. You just have to make sure you get them way down in there. It's a nice, easy way to plant.
It helps us fulfill our goal of stewardship of the land and restore the conditions how they have been historically in this area, and create a more natural area for people to enjoy and to help with recruitment of native species all throughout the estuary.
These trees will grow, they'll store carbon for the atmosphere, and hopefully they'll do that, create habitat, get rid of our invasive species, create bugs for the salmon and other things to eat, and they're just a lot better for the environment, for birds, for everything else out there.